The establishing pan-out shot conveys the location it's set in. It gives a really strong professional appeal as we use drone footage. This gives a variety of shots and camera movements, keeping the audience gratifications innovative and exciting. The typography within the shot conveys brand recognition as displayed in all of our media mediums. Our typography is bold and in the font of Norwester. This is used in all three, such as the billboard, digipack and music video. The star's name has been layered on top of her appearance, therefore links the star persona to the artist's name. This makes it clear to the audience that she is the main character, reinforcing the star persona and her brand identity. We then move to a panning shot, moving slightly left. The slow motion emphasises the cinematography of the shot. Again, the typography layered on top conveys to the audience the name of the song. Moving on to more drone footage, we move to a bird's eye perspective. The bird's eye view allows the audience to gain more information about the location. The car is iconic to the video, therefore, the audience recognises it from previous shots. The low angle portrays the star persona's dominance and power being the main character of the music video. This is also in slow motion to elongate the introduction of the song. This anchors our female lead and independence, showing women empowerment as there are no men in the video. The close-up shot is conventional of a pop music video. This confirms she is the star of the video by her lip syncing. The close-up emphasises her emotions and features, therefore the audience can identify with her, showing synthetic personalisation. The change in location and camera angle makes her look empowering, conforming to the lead female role that we want to portray in the video. The colour and rule of thirds also add a strong cinematic element and conform to the genre signifiers of a pop music video. The editing technique on this is sharp, performing to Andrew Goodwin's music and visuals, linking to the overall appearance of the video. This is the first time we see globals within the music video. We filmed a close-up narrow depth of field shot to make sure that the star and the main focus of the shot and not diverted from the brightly coloured background.
These shots are filmed in the arcade. The surroundings are the same within the print work. This gives the audience a sense of brand recognition as they acknowledge the same surroundings found in the billboard and the digipack. The camera movements and fast jump shots emphasise the beat with the non-diegetic sound, making the video and shots look more exciting and the upbeat to fit the genre convention. And you're worth it. I assure you I will dye my hair and a slow motion effect added to this shot slows down the pace of the song, contradicting the last few shots. The simplistic background directs the audience attention to the cinematic pan right as the location and setting is so diverse from the rest of the video. It also adds something new and innovative for the audience to view, linking to our audience classifications. The call is just to make you smile, I'll take you out tonight. Don't care about your boy. The mid-long shot of our star getting on the merry-go-round shows her body language as well as her facial expressions. This allows the audience to view her fun, smiley side as she is laughing. We wanted to show this as it's not all serious and gives the audience something different to relate to, creating synthetic personalisation. It then cuts to a more cinematic shot with a tilt right to give variation in shot types and makes the video more visually pleasing. This also anchors the movement in the merry-go-round, making it feel more lively and conventional to the genre.
The composition of the star is then changed from on the ride to in front of it to give variety within the video. The colour within this shot are very saturated, which makes the star stand out against the warm tones background. Again, the narrow depth of field emphasises the cinematic and quality of the shots we try to produce when filming. The slow motion pan inwards, then out is the same image we use for the billboard, digipack and GIF. This is an iconic shot to our brand identity as it is portrayed within all of our media platforms and will be recognised instantly. We found the movement, composition and location of this shot visually exciting as the light source behind her changes colour. The yellow connotation at first conveys a sense of happiness and energy, and the next shot where it is blue conveys confidence and strength to her.
repetition of arcade shots in different places emphasise the enjoyment and excitement that the arcade games signify, therefore showing the distinct link between her and her surroundings. The way that the star leans into the camera allows the audience to form a connection with her, as you get the sensation that she is looking directly at you, making the viewer feel involved and part of the action. This is the introduction to new characters within the video. The fast-paced cuts between the laughing and serious cinematic shots convey two sides to the persona and give more an upbeat feel to the video.
Here we see the first group shot of all the girls together conveying their girl power. In this shot we can also see the different representations of all the girls through their costume, hair and makeup. The girls are wearing colourful clothing to relate to bright colours in conventional pop music videos, showing positive connotations. We then move to a mid close-up of a lip-syncing shot. We have a narrow depth of field to show the star as the main character in the shot. In relation to the other girls, however, the girls behind her are having fun, laughing, giving a personal perspective of the star persona's life that the audience can relate to.
Every time I hear the phone ring, I feel the same thing. I feel the same thing.
Here we have a close-up rule of thirds shot showing her importance. The location is conforming to a pop genre convention, being bright and fun. She was also wearing a white jumper which shows the reflections of neon colours drawing the attention to her and not the background.
I just wanna spend the nights with you, with you, with you, with you.
Here we see some montage editing showing our diverse locations. By editing in these at different areas, it links them all back to the star persona. Again, conforming to pop conventions, this is a slight low angle close-up of the star persona. As you can see in these shots, we like to mix up the costumes, show her personality and sense of style so the audience can connect with her.
Here again we use slow motion effects with a mid close-up of the star persona's friends. By showing she is hanging out with her friends in these locations, it shows social interaction with her and other characters. By adding other characters, it breaks up the music video, allowing the audience to connect with her friends too. This group mid-shot, featuring a united group of girls, shows a different side to our star persona, showing the girls having fun, representing the genre of pop. The lighting is low-key under a spotlight. This is a key convention of our genre, linking to nighttime culture and which is prominent within the young age youth. This shot is visually appealing. The lighting makes our star persona the main act of the shot and switches up the majority to make it exciting. The star is wearing a white jacket and sunglasses, in which is in contrast to the energetic background going on. This makes it stand out against having a more basic costume.
I hear the phone ring, I feel the same thing. I feel the same thing.
The jump cuts into our star persona's face, switches up the type of shots and keeps the pace of the video upbeat as they are cut in time with the music.
The close-up in juxtapositions to the slightly lighter lighting using the previous shots. This is again to present the night culture and offer a range of exciting shots. Again we use the arcades with retro games in the background. This anchors our digipack and print work and keeps the theme consistent.
I just wanna spend the nights with you.
Following this, there is a quick snip of our star persona flicking her hair. This is also to feature some cinematic shots to give variety of actions and locations. This global shot is very colourful and our most exciting location used.
Oh, with you, with you, with you.
This is a long shot featuring another actor doing some dance moves. This alternately is to add a sense of fun to the music video, so it's not all too serious and links with the conventions of pop genre. The background is graffiti, having a colourful and happy colour connotation. Her movement and all of her actions anchor the setting as it has the same vibe. Here we start to introduce the group shots in a completely new location and in an underground car park. The underground car park is more urban compared with our other locations, so it really stands out due to the cool tone colour grading. The lighting is low key and shot at a much later time of day, so this changes the atmosphere of the location. The energy and liveliness is juxtaposed with the dark and gloomy background, acting as a binary opposition that adds innovation, subverting the genre signifiers.
The girls act naturally here, laughing together. This demonstrates a less serious and more personal side to the characters, so the audience can feel a sense of realism and relate to them. Next, we move on to Narrow Depth of Field, two-shot with a star and her friend. The attention is changed from the star persona to the other characters so the audience can identify and become familiar with them. The costumes have been made to look bright to fit the pop genre and contrast with the car park in its background. We have a lower angle tracking shot of all the girls shown in the video of the same shot. The colours of their costume outfits bounce off together well and show the audience a closed group shot. We used artificial lighting from beams of the car to create a cinematic shot that looks different from the rest. The harsh line across the centre breaks up the composition and acts as a line for the camera to follow. This creates something innovative for the audience to